we've gotten some feedback from people that it's been difficult to sign up for davening, particularly for Shabbat davening. So I thought I'd make this very quick video as a tutorial on how to sign up and some of the issues to be aware of. So the first thing you need to do is, if you're on the Beth Shalom homepage, is to click on Tefillah Reopening homepage. If you click on that page, you'll be brought to where all the sign-up forms and everything are. And the first important thing to note is that anybody who comes to davening, no matter who you are, whether you come to davening during the week and it's in your car, or whether you come to davening on Shabbat, or whether you come to davening not in your car, whenever it is, you need to sign a waiver. You cannot come to davening if you do not sign this waiver. You just click on here and you're taken to the waiver and you sign it with your name, and then you're done. It's one time only. You have to sign the waiver once, and once you sign the waiver, you don't have to sign it again, but you must sign it. You must sign it once. Once you've signed the waiver, the next thing you have to do is fill out the health screener, especially if you're coming to daven in person or if you're coming to daven in your car. If you're coming to daven in your car, you click on the click here to sign up for car davening, and that will take you to the health screener for the for davening in your car. If you click over here on this where it says step 2, that will take you to the health screener for davening in person. So let's say you pass the health screener for davening in person, and you want to come to davening in person. You'll be taken to this sign up form right over here. This is the sign up form that you'll be redirected to if you pass the health screener. So a few important things to note about this form. The first is that you really need to log in. We're asking everybody to log in because it makes it much easier for us to track who is coming to each minyan, so that we could print out a list to see who is supposed to be there. So logging in happens in the top right corner over here on the website. You enter your email address. Your email address should be the one where you receive Beth Shalom emails. And then you enter your password. If you don't know your password, you should click Forgot Password and you'll be sent a reminder. If you don't have a username or password, if you don't think you have a Beth Shalom account, then you go here to the top right corner. Over here it says Register Now. To the top right corner, Register Now. If you don't have an account, that's where you should click. But if you do have an account, like I said, you type in your email address over here and your password, and then you are logged in. And the way this works is, once you're logged in, you're basically always logged in unless you log out. So you should only have to log in one time for this to work. So then we move forward onto the sign up form page. You'll see a number of things. If you've logged in, your name will already be here, so you don't need to fill it in. You'll be asked to confirm that you signed the waiver, so you just click yes over there. And then below, you'll see your phone number, if it's part of your account, should already be there. If not, you should add it in. The email address should already be there if you're logged into your account. And let's just skip this part over here in the middle for a second. So what you need to do is then go to these drop-down menus. If you're a man, if you're on the men's side, then click here and you'll be able to see all of the different options of things that you want to sign up for. And you can just check the ones that you like. Over here, you could see how many spots are left. If you're a woman, the same thing. You go here to this drop-down menu. Now, because we've reserved a certain amount of spots for men and for women, but there's a certain amount of spots that are for men or women that are for both, there's a third drop-down menu. So let's say you want to go to Shabbat morning davening at 7:30 a.m. So all of those spots are taken in this drop-down menu. But that doesn't mean there's no spots left. If you go to this third menu, see over here, this where it says, if the minyan you want is full / not showing in the drop down above, please try to choose a date / time you'll attend here. So if you don't see the option that you're looking for over here, then definitely check in the third drop down menu over here. And if you check in the third drop down menu over here, very often or almost all the time, you'll see the option that you need. So for instance, 7:30 a.m. Shacharit is over here, 20 spots left. So if you're a man or a woman, no matter who you are, you can use this drop-down menu. But if you're on the men's side or the women's side, first check these drop-down menus to make sure we fill up our allotted spots for men and for women. And then if those are full and if you don't see the option you want, then go down over here to this third menu. And then you're basically done with the form. You click confirm that you've selected at least one minyan. Do not submit the form if you haven't selected any options, because that will make it more difficult to to track. So don't submit an empty form. And then once you do that, you click submit, and you'll be totally done. Now, if the option for davening that you want is not in the first or second, if you're a man or a woman, and not in the third, and you really it's totally not available, then what you should do is you should either try to see if there's a car spot available. If it's during the week, it's very likely that there's a spot to daven from your car, which is totally permissible for us to join the minyan from our car. So you could fill out the car form over here. Or if it's Shabbat, or if you just don't want to daven from your car and you want to be placed on a wait list for in person, then press over here. Click this button. And definitely feel free to let us know, let Rabbi Antine know, or let me know if you want us to pay particular attention to you being on the wait list because you're saying Kaddish, or for whatever reason that you think it's really important for you to be at davening and you weren't able to find a spot. Hopefully this video helps you understand a little bit more about the sign up process. Again, apologies for the level of detail here. This is all very important for us to be able to make sure we're doing everything safely and correctly and within all of the appropriate guidelines. Thank you very much, and Shabbat Shalom.